Ooh. Welcome back to Mana Casters. We are here to do some fairly aggressive shit with some fairly aggressive decks. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was thinking about what I was hoping Alan would touch.
We'll see how aggressive they are, but this one probably will be, but I don't know. Kess will be interesting.
Yeah. You never know. It either does the thing or it doesn't do the thing. I'm going to play with myself in my graveyard with instants and sorceries.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to kind of play with my graveyard.
Yeah, we actually...
Both of them are going to be kind of graveyard. I'm
bit.
actually playing a precon. It's probably one of the most consistent precons I've ever seen. Because we played it with Jonah, your brother.
Mm-hmm.
He was playing
Discord.
this. He almost completely fucking destroyed both of us when we were
really
playing
did.
our normal decks. And,
I think I was playing Reaper King.
Yeah, you were playing Reaper King, and I think I might have been playing Animar.
I think you were, yeah.
And he almost fucking beat us.
Yeah, it was pretty gross.
And then I played this one against Gingy, and I don't remember what deck he was playing, but I fucking destroyed him.
Yeah.
It was gross. But it's Sidar Jabari of Zhalfir. He is a human knight, and whenever you attack with one or more knights, if he's in the command zone or the battlefield, I draw a card, then discard a card. He also has flying and first strike, and then whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I get to return target knight creature from my graveyard to the battlefield. And the fact that I get to draw a card and then discard a card, if I'm already dealing damage, then I can basically just put a knight into the graveyard and then put that knight onto the battlefield.
Yeah, it was not fun to watch Jonah play that. Like, the first time he did it, we were just like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Got it, okay.
It was...
Tap.
It was very much a shock because I didn't realize how good that commander was until after the first time he did it. I'm like, oh, that's fucked.
Yeah, not super fun for us.
Yeah, so I think this is the first time we played a precon on here. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, it's a good precon. Let's see.
I think. So I'm going to pitch a card, partially because I saw the next card, and partially because that's way too expensive. I don't want it. But I was going to pitch it anyways.
I'm going to pitch one.
And then I'll stay. But I know up there, Eye in the Sky would have seen me accidentally draw an extra card, so I figure I'll mention it. Not like it changes what the next card was. I was going to pitch it anyways. I had Fleet Swallower, and it's 7 mana, and that's really a late game if we get to late game.
Yeah.
And knowing what I'm playing against, I just don't know if it's fucking useful.
Okay, I'll keep that.
Okay, I believe you. Hop in the line. Rock your body in time. So what's the battery life on these mics supposed to be?
They're like 7 hours.
Jeez, hopefully it actually lasts that long. So, because we are probably going to upload this game before the next game? Or before the
game that we
just played?
Yeah.
Who knows? That'll go whatever direction it goes. Because I don't know if we need to fix the camera on that. It wasn't like
terrible.
6 minutes.
It wasn't awful, so.
It wasn't horrible. But just in case this goes up first, we got new mics, so that's what you're hearing.
We got the little clip-on mics.
Yeah. But they seem to be better overall, which I'm pretty stoked about. The setup's way easier. Maybe a little bit more tape intensive. That's also mainly because we're on a shitty table that moves a lot.
I was going to say, normally it would be not as bad of an issue.
Yeah. So next step is going to be getting ourselves a nice camera.
An actual camera versus a phone.
Not a phone. Something that makes it easier to edit and get just in general better video quality.
I go first.
So we'll get there. But firstly, we invested in quality audio because the videos
are not terrible
horrible,
right now.
Yeah. And then who knows? Maybe we can do the camera phone for the secondary off on the side.
Arcane Sanctum pass.
Arcana Sanctum.
Yeah.
So the big thing with that is we're not in a super pretty spot.
No.
Dismal Blackwater, I gain a life pass.
Nice. Oh, okay.
The only editing we really need to do is just make sure it's facing the respective directions of the life counters.
Planes.
Outside of that, hopefully that should shorten any things we're messing with the audio or anything up. You don't like what you have, Alan?
I have lots of land.
I do not care. You will deal. Sorry, that's rude. We'll go Summer Drift Veil. I'm going to choose a blue. So that is what it will tap for. And pass.
Fucking really?
Me. Oh. Fucking me.
Prairie Stream comes in untapped because I control 2 or more basic lands.
Nice.
Oh, it's basic lands. Never mind.
Oh no. My deck helps your deck.
What do you mean? Oh,
I make you mill, but you put knights out. I don't know if I want to do that. That's dangerous. I need to wait until I can do it well, you know?
I'll put a plains out and then Knight Exemplar. First strike, other knight creatures I control get +1/+1 to have indestructible.
Fuck yeah.
Pass.
Alright. Fucking you. Ba-dum. Ba-doop. We'll put a red out. Sorry. We'll tap 3. We'll go Psychic Corrosion. Whenever I draw a card, each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. Pass.
Nice.
Gonna start with a little bit of enchantment. Because we love being enchanting.
Okay, now I'll play Prairie Stream. And then I will do 4 Sidar.
Sidar Karthi.
You don't have any creatures out?
No. Does that have haste?
It does not, but it still lets me draw and discard if it's with a different knight. So.
Okay.
But now it's indestructible.
That gives your knights indestructible?
Yeah, other knights.
Fuck me.
And it has +1/+1s.
So take 3?
No, you're taking 2. It gives other knights. So I get to draw a card and then discard a card. Oh. I will put Locthwain Lancer in the graveyard.
Yay!
Pass.
And what causes you to bring them back?
Sidar dealing damage.
Okay.
Oh, you drew a card?
I did draw a card. Milton, you stupid bitch. I mean, I love you.
Oh, Distant Melody and Arcane Signet. Unfortunate for me.
Let us go with a mountain. We'll tap 4 and Kess. Pass. I have a floaty lady.
You do have a floaty lady.
She float a lot.
Sunken Hollow also comes in untapped because I can control 2 or more basic lands. See. Let's do 2 Orzhov Signet.
Some mana rocks out here.
Yes.
Your deck's definitely going to be a lot more combat heavy than mine. Yeah. This doesn't really do combat that much. So I think I played Kess before on the podcast show thingy we do. But basically, I went through all the cards I owned for like 2 or 3 hours, sorted them all down into potential cards that might go in the direction I want for Kess, and then I sorted through those, and then I sorted through that.
5 in the air.
Sorted through that.
And with first strike.
Till I got to where I wanted to be. That's fucked up, Alan.
You're taking it?
I will take it.
Okay, so I'm going to draw a card, discard a card.
Little on these.
I'm going to discard Knight of the Last Breath.
I'm going to read this.
I'm going to put Locthwain Lancer on the battlefield. It has Menace. Whenever a non-token knight you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and I draw a card.
Okay.
I keep drawing land.
I love that for you.
I will pass.
Okay, I will play an island. I will tap 5. You mill 2.
Herald Hoofbeats and Plains.
And this is where it gets dangerous. Traumatize. Top half of your deck into your library or graveyard. Bam! Turn 5, bitch.
Goddamn. Okay.
I had that opening hand, so.
I don't know.
What's the best way to count it? Yeah. Carefully. Well, yeah, if you do that, it's going to be backwards. That's where it's hard.
Fuck.
I mean, as long as it's milled the right way, but.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, So 36.
You counted total. How many do you have? 82?
82. There's 36 in this. This is the top half.
So you need 41.
Yep.
So 5 more.
Yep.
Sorry about the lull there. I didn't want to fuck him up while I was counting.
4, 5. Fuck.
And that's a pass whenever you're done reading through the potential knights you have in your graveyard now. Which does terrify my butthole a little bit. Just a little.
Oh, good. It got a good amount of my land, so that's kind of nice.
That you're happy about that. Sweet Caroline. I hate that song right now because it's stuck in my head.
Ra-da-da.
Beep beep, gonna beat my meat.
Be-do-be-do-be.
Fucking you. Sweet Caroline. Wow, wow, wow. So that means currently you have 40 cards in your library.
Yeah.
Because you drew one.
Yeah.
It's just going to make things potentially easier in case we ever need to, do that math again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why we would, but in case we need to, I like to be aware.
Thriving Heath. Do the other color is black. And I'll swing 5 at you.
I'll take it.
Okay.
So that's 10 commander.
Get to draw a card. And I will discard a plains. And I dealt damage with him, so I get to...
Now you're at 39 cards in your graveyard. Or library.
Yeah.
This is where the searching starts. Okay, still where we want it, so that's good.
Good. Okay, that's interesting, but not helpful at the moment.
Generally speaking, we want something helpful.
Yeah.
Oh, so the other thing with that Grolnok deck, which I was talking about in the last video, so sorry for anybody who's now confused. It's I mill. When I attack with frogs, I mill 3. Any permanent I mill, it gets a croak counter on it. I can cast cards from my exile that have croak counters on it. Just like catch you up there. All but Primal Surge are permanents. So as I'm milling, there's 38 lands in the deck, and probably like 5 or 6 landfall cards. So once I get those out, I can Scoot Swarm the living shit out of everything because there's a bunch of ways to play more lands, which lets me play more things, which lets me mill more. Which just helps me just shit out.
Herald of Hoofbeats onto the field. It has horsemanship. Other knights you control have horsemanship, which means it can't be blocked by unless with a creature with horsemanship on it.
It's just, that's so stupid.
So it can't be blocked.
There's so few cards with horsemanship. It's such a niche thing.
Yup.
Fucking horsemanship.
And then I'm going to...
You fucking bitch.
Fucking bitch. 3, 4, 5.
4, 5.
Fell the Mighty with Knight Exemplar, so anything with power 2 or greater gets destroyed. These all are indestructible.
You're a dick.
And I will pass.
That changes what I do next, sir. That for sure changes what I do next.
That's what I drew off of the damage I dealt to you.
Nobody gives a shit, Alan.
Other than that, I have only land.
Nobody gives a shit. Well. Fuck. I don't have the mana to cast that. I don't have the right colors. You know what I do? I drew a card. You milled too, you stupid fuck. I love you. I'm gonna...
More land.
I'm gonna tap 3.
Honestly, I'm kind of glad that you made me mill those, because I have nothing in my hand other than land to play.
Fair enough. First one to happen is going to be Spark Jolt. 1 damage to your commander, and I get a scry 1.
Okay. He's indestructible, so it...
Oh, god damn it. Whatever, I need the scries. Doesn't even matter. In a Magma Jet, I get a Scry 2. Damage your commander. Is there... What isn't? That isn't indestructible?
Nope.
Well, fuck that guy. He's dead then.
Okay. Now they're not indestructible.
No, it doesn't matter. I can't do anything else about that. Those two will go on top. Yeah, I guess so. Fortunately, that is a pass.
Okay. Untap.
Indestructible and fucking horsemanship. Some stupid stuff. Also, I can only take one more hit from your commander.
What? No, I've done 10 damage to you.
Sorry, I meant one more hit after this.
Well, now he's a 4-4. Or 4-3. So it took off a... Bajuka Bog?
And yeah, technically, I guess I need to take 21,
yeah.
not 20, so...
Your graveyard is exiled.
You fucking slut. You know, this deck isn't that aggressive. I'm really happy I didn't traumatize myself. And then you do that? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that would have been
Which
rough.
is a thing I do in this deck. Like, that just gives me a bigger hand, technically.
You lose a life, and I draw a card off of him dying.
Whore. I don't know what I'm having for food. I can hear my doggo outside. We were going to let him hang out in here, but he was chewing on a toy in one of our test videos. Yeah, he was chewing on it, and it was really, really loud.
Yeah.
He's picked up sound surprisingly well.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I think if we just put that other little mic on top of that thing there,
that's what I kind of figured.
it'll probably work.
I figured it'd just be like a central mic.
We should definitely test to make sure
it doesn't fuck it up more.
Yeah, it doesn't do any weird like back sound or back sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna swing.
Just take it outside for the birds.
4.
Get some little Tweety birds going on. I don't want it, Alan. Stop it.
Get to draw a card.
God, dude, my hands are so tired. Why are you making me turn this so much? My hands are shot after this work week.
Discard an island. I'm going to put Vidalian Wave Knight. Whenever I draw a card, I put a 1/1 counter on each other merfolk and or knight I control.
Wow.
And then I am... I didn't tap that. Okay, so I do have enough to do that. Cool. I'm going to tap 3, read the bones. I discard 2 and then draw 2 cards.
Shit. It's a good card. I like Read the Bones. I think it's in this deck, actually.
I'm just going to put them both on the bottom. Draw 2. All my other knights get... God damn it. All my other knights get +2/+2 other than the merfolk. I just don't want to fucking deal with this for the moment, but... So, 2... 2... 2... And then... Oh, I should have discarded him. Oh. I'm going to tap 4. Aerial Knight of Windgrace. Just another knight to put out for right now. And I will pass.
Okay.
I have so much land in my hand. It's fucking rude.
I would have actually been okay with continuing to draw land up until this point.
Mildew?
Yes. This deck needs lots of land. Fucking A, fucking O. Well, Well, I really only have one reasonable thing to do. We will tap for Diabolic Tutor and go see what I can find. Because I don't know at this point.
Is that going to be a pass afterwards, or?
I don't know.
Okay.
If I'm being honest, I don't know. I don't remember what the fuck is in this deck to potentially be useful. For what the heck's gonna happen.
Yeah, that Traumatize was fucking rough.
Hell yeah, it is. It's a good one. I like it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, did not do enough with where we're at. That's not helpful.
I was gonna say, I think on my next upkeep, he'll be big enough to kill you with commander damage.
Yeah.
Because it's when I draw a card, it adds a +1 counter on it. So he'll be a 7/6, and I think that'll be enough commander damage.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see myself getting there. I'm looking.
Because you're at 14, so yeah, that would be 21.
Why was my brain thinking that would be helpful? I don't know why. My brain was like, well, if I can make this happen, I can make that happen. And then I was like, that's not fucking useful. Like, at all. What is that even? Okay. You know?
Yeah.
I'm just going to go through this real quick, but I'm pretty confident that's what I'm going for. Yeah, so I'm going to tap 1. I'll shuffle in a second and play Weakstone Subjugation on your Mander. So it will not untap during your untap step. It's the best option I had.
That's rude.
It's all I got. That's a pass.
Okay. So it just doesn't untap now until that's gone?
Yeah, I believe so. Yep, unless you have a way to make it untap, or destroy that and then go to your upkeep. That's that. So kind of really the only option I had in terms of staving off commander damage.
Drew cards, so these go up.
God, that's gross.
And he gets a counter. I'm going to play Command Tower.
Oh man, I wish I had that much land right now.
Yeah, I literally started with like 4 cards or 4 land in my hand.
Jeez.
And then drew into another land. And then just kept drawing land.
That is gross.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Oh God, my neck, dude. Man, I should have plugged in my Theragun. That'd be really useful right now when we're done.
I'm going to tap 3 and do the instant, so I get to draw a card and lose a life.
Okay.
These all go up 1.
Mm-hmm.
This goes to exile. I'm going to cast the creature from exile. It's just a 1/1 with Death Touch.
Okay. Is it a knight?
Yeah.
Jeez. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
You can cast a creature from exile?
Yeah, well, that's the whole point, is that you...
Wow. Get to do both of them. That's nice.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I get to draw a card, and then I can play a creature for 4 total.
It's not terrible. Little guy in that deck, it's useful.
Mm-hmm.
Can you only cast him from exile?
No, you can choose.
Okay,
so if you really wanted to, you could just pay the 1 and put him out.
Yeah,
but,
it's a 1/1 with Death Touch,
yeah.
so that's nice.
So it's kind of just a nice little bonus.
Bonus.
Exsanguinator Cavalry.
What? Oh.
So
Sanguinator
yeah.
Cavalry, not Insanguinate or Cavalry. I was like, you gotta pick one, motherfucker.
It has Menace and Lifelink. Whenever a knight I control deals combat damage put to a player, put a 1/1 counter on it, and create a blood token.
Fuck. What do blood tokens do?
It's a 1 discard 1 and tap. Discard a card, sacrifice it, draw a card.
Okay.
Have so 9, 15, 18, 25.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
That is that's a game. Nice. What is my last? Oh, unsummon, okay.
And then I get to draw a card and discard a card. They also get another +1. Wait, is it? Oh, yeah, it deals combat. Yeah. Oh, fucking. I would have done that. Because then it lets me play knight from my graveyard.
Yeah. So you could have killed me that turn with your commander, though?
Yeah.
So the only other option I would have had would be to Diabolic Tutor for Consuming Aberration. And if I play that and I do Fire Blast, you're just dead.
Yeah.
But I drew Diabolic Tutor too late.
Yeah.
And like it would have been too many turns, which is where me having more mana would have been awesome.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know if you're gonna get another turn since you did that,
no.
but I'm like, it's like,
That was the only way to like pause it, but you still had so many bodies out that were just getting bigger, and every time you draw, put a +1/+1 counter.
Yep.
That's so
And then it
good.
was also with this one, it was when it deals combat damage, put a 1/1 counter on it. So it was like, oh, I get to draw, and then I can put a 1/1 counter on it if I swing at you.
Yeah, it's gross.
So for a fucking precon, it's pretty disgusting.
It is, yeah. And this was doing enough. Like,
yeah, it was actually
if you didn't kill
functioning a little
Kess, you'd have been a lot closer to dead.
Yeah.
But still,
that mill
not
was
quite there.
that mill was not fun.
No. I mean, ideally, I probably would have Diabolic Tutored for Fraying Sanity and then traumatized you.
So I was gonna, if I got to next turn, I was gonna cast him because I could only cast him from my graveyard.
Okay.
And it's as long as he's on the battlefield, I may cast night spells from my graveyard.
Oh, I think Chance was thinking about building him,
Yeah.
or he wanted him in a certain deck.
I can see why it's
Yeah.
But then I was gonna probably cast the one that gives +1 and indestructible again.
Well, the hard part is having that guy as your commander. How do you put him in the graveyard from your command zone without playing him?
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Because it says nowhere else. From nowhere else.
Yeah, that's
it has to be the
interesting.
graveyard. So I don't know how you'd be able to do that.
Hmm.
So I don't think he can actually be a commander.
Maybe not. Maybe not. That is quite interesting. Well, that was a good game.
Yeah.
I don't know. The tired from work is hitting me really hard right now.
I don't blame you. I took a nap earlier because I'm still so fucking mentally exhausted from yesterday.
Yeah, I've been crashing a lot lately. Also, my nose congestion is starting to come back. That other Sudafed hasn't kicked in yet, but we'll get there. That was a good game.
Yeah.
If y'all enjoyed, embrace the chaos. Share with a friend
Like
if you
and
liked
subscribe.
it. Yeah, you can do that too.
Just leave a comment if you have any suggestions for us or any like deck suggestions that you want us to try and build.
There you go.
We're pretty open to if you're like, oh, this is a neat deck, we build deck lists for our own stuff. So
yeah, it's more so just really do we have money to build deck?
Yeah.
Or cards already to build the deck? That's really the only thing.
So yeah, if you have an idea that you want to see it play or anything, you can send us an idea and we can see and play it and try and see if we can get something out of it.
Yeah. If you guys would be interested in like deck tech videos, let us know. That's something we could try to do. Maybe figure out a way to put together. That'll be a little bit more on the technical side of things, I think, with editing, but we can figure that out. But yeah, I don't know. My brain's shitting on itself.
We're both just like done.
Don't
so.
get fisted if you don't want it.